please hit that subscribe button.
Hey everybody.
Better suited to win the Stanley Cup this season. If you are new to the channel, Washington Capitals, the Boston Bruins.
Locked on and he scored! And we're live. Hey everybody. So we have some breaking news on the NHL front tonight, particularly the coaching NHL front. Lindy Ruff has been named the new head coach of the New Jersey Devils. So, man, when you look at it, there were so many coaching changes in the NHL this season. A lot of guys got fired. There were a lot of interim coaches. But since the break, there hasn't really been anything on the coaching front as far as changes go. But that has changed tonight. The New Jersey Devils, who were certainly looking for their next long-term solution at head coach, have made their decision, and they've gone with Lindy Ruff. So this is a very interesting decision in my mind. Obviously, there are some great coaches on the market, and I think it was pretty clear that the Devils wanted to go with someone with coaching experience at the NHL level and a veteran NHL coach. And Lindy Ruff certainly falls into that category. I think Gerard Gallant would have been another great option, Peter Laviolette as well. But they decided to go with Lindy Ruff, and it's an interesting choice. There are a lot of people out there that think Lindy Ruff is a great coach, and there are a lot of people out there that don't like Lindy Ruff as a coach at all. And he was the Buffalo Sabres coach for a very long time, and had some really, really good seasons with Buffalo, and was overall a very successful tenure with the Sabres. After leaving Buffalo, he went on to the Dallas Stars, and he very much had a roller coaster ride in Dallas, where there were some decent seasons there, and there were some very disappointing seasons there, particularly his last season, which got him fired. And he's been an assistant coach ever since leaving Dallas. So it's not surprising that Ruff is getting another head coaching opportunity, and I'm not overall surprised that it's New Jersey that's giving it to him. I think they were looking for a veteran coach with plenty of experience to bring in and work with this team. I don't think they were even looking at guys from the AHL or first-time head coaches. They may have been looking at them, but I think all along their main goal was to get a veteran NHL coach. Lindy Ruff is certainly that. But given his lack of success recently and the fact that he's only been an assistant for the past number of seasons, I think, is drawing a little bit of ire from some people around the hockey world. Now, in my opinion, I am not going to pass any judgment on this until we see the Devils play under Lindy Ruff, because some teams and some coaches just work well together, and then other teams and other coaches don't work well together. And until we actually see them play, and until we see what the Devils look like under Lindy Ruff, we don't know if this is a good move or a bad move. So I'm not going to be passing any judgment like that. What I will say is that I think this either goes really, really well or really, really bad. I don't see much in between here. I think it goes one way or the other. This could, end up being a really good move, and as the Devils come out of this rebuild and start rising back up, Ruff could take them, go right with them and start rising, and they could end up being a really good team in the future down the road. Or this could go the other way, and this could be a complete disaster. Like, remember the 1 year John Tortorella spent coaching the Vancouver Canucks after leaving the Rangers? That year was an absolute disaster, and that's because John Tortorella did not mix with that Vancouver Canucks team. And that doesn't mean, the Canucks are bad or that Tortorella is a bad coach, because we've seen how good he's been in Columbus, and we've seen the Canucks kind of go through the rebuild and come back up this year. It's not necessarily anyone's fault. It's just that those two did not mix. And I think that there's the chance here that this could be a disastrous type short tenure for Lindy Ruff in New Jersey, or it could end up going really, really well. Again, we'll have to wait and see. It's something that we got to wait and see and see how it all plays out. But overall, I'm not going to pass any judgment on whether or not this is a good or bad move until I see the Devils play under Lindy Ruff. But what we do know is that he's a veteran NHL coach. He's had some very good years in the NHL. He's had some very not good years in the NHL. He's been an assistant coach recently over the past few seasons, and he's getting another head coaching opportunity here in New Jersey. So Lindy Ruff, the new head coach of the New Jersey Devils. We'll see how it goes. It's going to be interesting, that's for sure. I think it either goes really well or really bad, heavy one way or the other. But which way it decides to go will remain to be seen. So with that, like, comment, share, subscribe, follow on social media. All those links are down in the description below. If you'd like to further support the channel, the links to our Patreon and merchandise store down in the description as well. Keep spreading the word about this channel. Let's keep this thing growing. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you guys soon.